everyone, this is Nora. Join me this weekend, this Mother's Day weekend, as I vlog. I really love vlogging. I love going back to watch some of my old videos when the kids were smaller. So I just wanted to continue doing this because I feel like it's a great way to document our lives, so that way we can always go back and remember some of these memories. And so I don't know how many of you guys enjoy my vlogs. I hope you do. If you do, give it a thumbs up, please. It's gonna be a fun weekend. Like I said, it's a Mother's Day weekend, but there's gonna be just different things that we'll share with you all throughout this weekend. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys stay till the end. Look at here, guys. Bella just got a haircut. I gave her a haircut, so she's a little bit short on the body, and I tried to leave her a little bit of hair on the face. That way it still looks like she's has some cute little teddy bear haircut that I try to do. I still need to go in and kind of cut around the eye area a little bit so that she can see a little bit clearer. But she's good for the whole summer. Now, Bingley is another story. I need to work on him. He's a little bit more tricky because he fights. He doesn't like the sound of the clipper or the clipper. So we do have to muzzle him for that reason, and I have a muzzle. But I'll go ahead and see if I can do Bingley maybe this weekend as well. If not, we'll see. Bella's so easy because she's small, but she had a lot of matting that we had to. That's why I went really short with her. So, and the clipper was actually not intended for dogs. It's the one that I had. Jonas had bought for the kids when they were younger. Now they go. Bingley. Oh, you're gonna witness some fighting. Bella's so funny because even though she's a small one, she does not put up with any of Bingley's shenanigans. And he's such a jealous dog. He can't see that anybody is petting Bella because he's gonna get really mad. Bingley, say hi to everyone, Bingley. We're going to be going into Dollar General. I have there's always that $5 coupon off 25. And I have other coupons that I clipped so that I can save some money. Tomorrow we can go before church to go get her flowers. Maddie came to go get my mom, she wants to make my mom a basket for Mother's Day. So we came to get her some things, and I'm also going to use my coupon like I said. Okay, we're back. I didn't really record in there, but I got these. These were like buy two, get $3 off. So each one is $3. So it's like buying one and getting one for free. I had a $2 coupon for this. This was $2.85, so I got it for like cents. This for cents, and they also gave me the $5. This one had a $3 coupon. This one did not have a coupon, which I was kind of bummed. I needed to find like a bigger bottle for that, but we still need it. We love this one. We're always going to use this one since we found it. We love it. So highly recommended for me. It just leaves your clothing well, like smelling really good. And I don't know if it's this one mixed with this one. We've been buying the Moonlight Breeze from Gain and the Downy Infusion Calm together. Like, they make your clothing smell really good, amazing. So in case you want to try it, let me know what you think. Okay, Maddie had been asking me to get a basket for my mom, so she wanted to get her something. Of course, it came from mommy's pocket, mommy and daddy's pocket, but the thought is all from her. So when she has money, she always uses her money though. That's one thing about Maddie, is like when she has money and she collects her money.
Has my money.
Oh, Maddie has her money. Oh, that's true. She uses her money to always give to others. That's one thing about her that I love. And so we are using some of this Easter. So she bought the basket, and she bought just little small items that she's going to gift my mom. And I have, look, Lami. That's Maddie's favorite stuffed animal, and it's tucked. It's already in like, We need to give him a bath, Maddie. So this is what we're gonna do. So that's what she's gonna. She already. Go ahead and set it up, Maddie, so that everybody can see. She already had put it together. Okay. The only thing I said that we could probably add some of this. So, no, you can tuck it into the back. Look, it's like tuck it in behind the right here. Like make a. Oh, sorry, guys. Like that. That one stays up.
But it doesn't look nice. It doesn't look nice.
If it doesn't look good, we'll go ahead and take it off. It looks nice, Mama. See, she just thought of every little detail. My mom loves gardening. This is a mitten for her kitchen, a candle, gum, a pretty nail polish, and we'll probably put a little clear cellophane wrapping around it, and that way it can look like it came from a store. So we added some of these, which is called mazapan. It's a Mexican candy. We actually bought this one in Mexico, and it's a sweet, like powdery, nutty kind of candy. I'm not sure. It's nutty. It has like a little pieces of like nuts in there, but it's like a very soft powder. As soon as you like bite into it, it like breaks apart. So we're gonna throw that in there because we had those in hand, and that's the basket. So I went ahead and added like the bag. I guess it's not a bag, it's a paper, not paper, it's whatever it is. I went ahead and added that and some ribbon that I had here in the house. I'll probably curl these a little bit more. And I think it looks cute. Good job, Maddie. She chose everything, so I'm proud of her. It was a really thoughtful gift that she gave to my mom. On another note, it's kind of dark in here because the breakers are down. Phone! Because my husband's working on the last plug so that we can turn that on. So we're just having some lunch right now. You like the pizza? So this is a way to make your, like those Tony pizzas or any brand pizza, extra good. So buy mozzarella cheese, the shredded one, and then buy extra pepperonis, so that when before you put it in the oven, you add pepperonis and then cheese on top, and the pizza just comes out extra good. Right, Maddie? What are you looking at, Bingy and Bella? Okay, here I go. I'm going into a dark room, so you're gonna see probably nothing much because he's about to turn on the breaker, and I'm supposed to come and just check to make sure that everything is okay when it happens and nothing smokes. So let's see. Okay, he put on this light for me right now, so let's go ahead and wait for that moment. So we'll have light up here. You can do it, honey. So we are going to continue on with the stairs next. He was texturing the wall, not texturing, but he was putting the compound, is that what it's called, on the sheetrock for the joints, because there was a joint there that connected. He had to run the wire, and therefore he had to add pieces of sheetrock. So he had been adding that mud, whatever it's called, mud on there. And so that was the last coat today. So he also has that. Whoa, there is light. Oh no, this is not light.
Turn on that light.
Which one? This one? I thought it was light, but it was the bottom one. I was like, okay, let's do this. Oh wow, there's one. Where's the rest?
Oh, I need a light bulb.
Well, it's closer. It isn't really bright in the stairs as I
That's what you
thought.
want.
But look at how bright it is up here. This one up here, it was not as bright as I wanted it to be, but we'll figure it out because the stairway we can always put lights on the side, probably censored lights. But look at how bright it is up here. It's going to be a beautiful space. Like I mentioned, right now we are going to still continue working on the stairs. He just finished putting the mud on here. He bought a can of texture that he's going to put, and then he's going to paint it. Next, he's going to work on installing those threads right there and also putting the riser. So we are going to stain those in a light, I think a light color. I tried to buy one that was light, natural looking, and then we're going to paint the riser white. So that is going to be the next goal, and then we'll move up to this room. And basically all we need to do for this room is, I mean not all, but is the flooring. Okay, he needs to create doors that are going to go right there and right here. He needs to build a shelf that is going to be like kind of like a built-in shelf that will go right there. The flooring, and then the trim that goes around the room. And the last project here would be the kitchenette that would go right there. But that's all like coming, you know, later. For now, it's the stairs, finishing the stairs. And now that we have light, it's going to make it a lot easier to go up and down without having to use this DeWalt light that we've been using up here. And the reason why we have light in the theater room and we didn't have any here is because it's a different breaker. The theater runs in a different breaker, so he was able to turn that one on. Turn that one on before he turned on this one. So we have light here, and hopefully we'll get to this very soon. Okay, what do you all think? My husband says this is enough light. This is just with that pendant light on, which is still enough light that we can go up and down. But I still say that we need more light here. Whether it's like a light that, I'm thinking like if they sell any type of sensor lights, maybe we can get like a battery powered one. It doesn't have to be like a strong light. It still lights up the stairway, but I would wish that it was maybe a little bit brighter. It could also be that the light bulb that we got, it's like a old-fashioned type of bulb. It's not really meant to be really bright. So I'm thinking if we were to find something like that, the same style, but get it in the what's that bright daylight color, maybe it would just light up a little bit more, because that one's kind of like a soft lighting. Like I said, it does bring enough light where you're able to see. But we also have this other switch that lights up on the hallway, so we can turn both of them on. And like I said, it's still enough light. Once we get to the top floor, let me go. Once we get up here, then we would be able to turn this one. Oh, that's this second switch, which would light up all this over here. And this would be enough. This is plenty of light. You know, it's really bright. These recessed lighting, they are in the daylight lighting, so they bring out a lot of light up here, even though we don't have no windows. So right now he's just adding the texture to the wall. Oh, I need to document everything. And this is going to be the last step before we're able to paint the walls to match the other, because it's semi-painted in some areas. So like this wall right here is painted this way, and that way on, it's on and on needs to be painted. From here. So we're here at Longhorns. It's a steakhouse. And we're celebrating Mother's Day, or a little bit early, because tomorrow we are going to be celebrating with probably the church and family. So we decided to come and just celebrate together as a family today. And I am very thankful because I got a lot of goodies in that bag, and I got some flowers as well right there.
I did.
And we're waiting for our steak. Right, honey? This is what's left.
That day, and we lived it and guarded him. It was funny.
Zero stuff that you got him.
Oh my goodness. Happy Mother's Day. We are headed to have breakfast at 4:50 a.m. Last night around 10 a.m. 10 p.m. I'm sorry. The light just suddenly went out, and it went out on the whole neighborhood. So I was thinking it was like a glitch or something that was gonna be back within the hour. But after not researching, but looking into the power company, we see that it was not going to come back till like 4 in the morning. And so now it's changed back to 6 in the morning. So we were sleeping or trying to sleep with no power, and it was horrible. It was hot. I couldn't even sleep correctly. And then Maddie was sleeping with us. Jonas eventually went to the sofa, and then he couldn't handle it, so he ended up going to the car. And so at 4 in the morning he comes in and says, let's just go and have breakfast at Whataburger, which is 24 hours. So that's where we're heading. We're heading to Whataburger, and hopefully by the time we come back, the power is back on. And I'm not really showing my face right now because I just woke up. But yes, that's where we're going to. Hopefully the power is back and the rest of Mother's Day is a good one.
It's like, because you know the bed's like that, right?
Oh,
Just got here to Whataburger.
In there.
Yeah.
To cover up, like to be darkness.
Do we live?
That's the point.
we came.
Okay, so we got to that Whataburger only to find out that they were still closed. So we came to the other Whataburger in town.
Yes, what
they're
time do you
closed.
open the dining room? I'm sorry? Okay, thank you.
What time? 6. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock, so I think we're gonna go to Denny's now. Denny's or IHOP. So
I'll say IHOP.
it's been an adventure. Who would have known that we would be up at 4 in the morning going to eat breakfast? But the heat was real. It's just crazy how you know, I grew up in a house that didn't have central AC. We had a AC unit in our living room, and we would sometimes go sleep there at night when we wanted to, but mostly we had fans, and I remember it being fresh and comfortable. I never thought that it was hot, but of course, obviously we couldn't even put a fan on today because there was no power. But it just reminds you how these kids over here don't know what it is like to be without AC.
Huh?
Huh?
Where are you pointing at?
You! We almost didn't go. Me and Maddie almost didn't go because we were so tired. But then as Jonas was getting ready, I said, you know what, Maddie, just get up. Let's go. And she's like, okay. So we're here. Happy Mother's Day.
Showers there.
I don't mind about that.
That's what I don't mind. That's what I'm
I know.
gonna mind. I don't
I guess we're having an unexpected Mother's Day breakfast. It's like it was meant to be, right, Nani?
Mm-hmm. Almost.
Just that I'm extremely tired.
I'm extremely tired too. Like, I was having weird dreams already. It was weird. But the heat is surreal here in Texas.
Why were you guys having dreams?
And the weather has been like, what, 100 and some? No. Already? Upper 90s. So it's not as bad as it's going to get during the summer, but it's still hot. Hey guys. So, we finally got home around
it's just like that, man.
6 in the morning, hoping that the electricity would come back up, but we had to wait an additional 2 hours, so around 8 o'clock it finally came back up, and so now we were able to sleep for another hour or so, and we got ready and we're headed now to church. So yeah, today should be a good day. We'll see what else comes up today. This is my mama here. I just wished her happy Mother's Day for having.
De parte del Señor.
Sí.
Here's Mother's Day gift from my church. Is this autofocus? Sunflower. Well, I'm glad that some of the women stepped up and made because they would have been like just chicken.
Que ya no hay, tengo que irme para el cuartito.
Regularmente te sientas ahí, pero ahora te
My tia. Look at the kids are so helpful and professional. They're serving. Everyone's serving. That's wonderful. Thank you, man. They're serving us today. So I know I haven't really vlogged. So I got home and we kind of been having like a lazy Sunday. But right now, later on, we're going to be meeting just me and my family and my sisters. And we are going to be having a little dinner together where I'm going to be making carne guisada using an Instant Pot. So I want to share with you the recipe really quickly. And I'm here showing Maddie because I know she's just hanging out because I want to catch these moments when she's still very little. Well, not very little, but she's 10 years old and she's going to grow very soon. So I want to show her. Are you doing a ballet pose? No. Well, Maddie's going to be having her recital. And let me show you her pictures that she took this year. And this is going to be her first year on her point shoes. So she's wearing her point shoes. I'm not going to take it out. I need to get a frame for this. This is her 7th year in ballet. And the next year she'll be having her 8-year award. So, great accomplishments. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit here. Mostly everything's clean. I'm just going to pick all this stuff up. I made some popcorn yesterday and I burned it. And the reason I burned it is because I had not placed the bucket on there correctly. And so it wasn't turning the popcorn. And so I only made a little bit, so I need to empty that out. And maybe I'll make more popcorn later on. So let me get my Instapot. What I'm doing right now, I'm heating in a pan. I'm gonna go ahead and brown the meat a little bit before placing it in the Instant Pot. And I am gonna be adding all the seasoning. This is the first time that I'm ever gonna make carne guisada in an Instant Pot. But I have made, what have I made in an Instant Pot? Beans. I have made a pot roast, and I need to learn how to make more things. So I thought, you know, there should be a recipe somewhere on the internet on how to make carne guisada on an Instant Pot, and sure enough there was. So they say just to brown the meat. You can brown the meat in the Instant Pot. It does have a saute version, but I'm just gonna do it quicker here using my gas stove and then just transfer it over. Guys, go ahead and let me show you my Mother's Day gift from Jonas. It is a Samsung Galaxy watch. I don't have an iPhone, so this is, and I'm very much liking or enjoying this watch. So, yay. I completely forgot that I was going to record this, but basically, I'm going to be browning the meat. This meat, honestly, I need to check the package, but it's stew meat. I'll check right now for you guys. And when I'm browning it, I know that it really cooks with the pressure cooker, and it should become really soft once that happens. So right now I'm just browning it. I put a little bit of salt, and then I put onion to saute the onion. And over here on the Instapot, I'm doing the same. Now it's going to be kind of packed in there, so I'm going to put enough liquid so that way it I don't want, hopefully it's not overly packed. Okay, but I am trying to brown the meat here as much as possible. It's browning enough, at least where even if it doesn't brown enough, that's fine. It's not really like supposed to be, you know, really brown, as long as it's, you know, it's not like, I think a little bit more should be okay. The only thing is that it releases a lot of its own natural liquids, and so it's harder to brown meat when it does that, but that's fine. Over here I put it on high. I started off with a low heat, and then I put it on high so that the liquid can absorb, and that way it can start browning a little bit more. See if that works. And over here, okay, now I really wanted to use beef broth, but I didn't have any. So the recipe said that you can use chicken broth. Okay, so what I did instead, I added water, then I added chicken flavor bouillon, I added onion powder, pepper, some cumin, and 3 tablespoons of flour, because this is going to help the guisado to become more of a, you know, thicker. And I put 1 basil leaf on there. So 1 basil leaf. And hopefully, I mean, this is kind of like eyeballing it, because the recipe that I got is not necessarily, didn't say that. It said to use fresh tomatoes, and guess what? I'm out of tomatoes, so I have this tomato paste, and I think this will work. Oh, hard to. It's not. Okay, it's the brand Contadina. It doesn't really matter, guys. I would use fresh tomato. I would dice it, just as the recipe would have called it for. But like I said, I'm out of that. And then I chopped up some fresh cilantro, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that for flavoring. And that's basically it. I'm going to put it in the Instant Pot. The recipe says to put it for 15-20 minutes, but I'm thinking they're considering like a small batch. This is not a small batch. This is obviously going to fit, you know, a couple of families, my family and my sister's family. So I'm going to put it for a little bit longer. I'm going to put it for 30 minutes, and I am going to, hopefully it turns out well. So, wish me luck. Pray for me. I know this is going to be done by that time, but I am praying for this, because every time that I'm about to make any kind of food, guys, I always ask God for His help. And I don't know, hope you don't think it's silly, because it's really not. I mean, anything that you do, you really, you can always say, God, I need your help. And I always do that. I always ask God before I'm making a meal, especially when it's for meal for like family. I just pray to God it's not too salty, it comes out right. So Lord, this is in your hands, and I pray that it may be a good meal that everybody will enjoy. This is the first time, like I said, making in a Instapot. I've done it in a crock pot before, but like I said, this is the first time on an Instant Pot. So let's see how it comes out. Starting to sizzle. I can see it start browning up a bit more than the Instant Pot. Instant Pot, it still looks more pale, but it's you know, it's okay. If I, you know, I'm thinking if I brown this one well and the other one mixed with this one, you know, you'll get some more brown areas and some other ones. Of course, it's going to be cooked, because it's going to be cooked with the pressure cooker. However, the recipe did call to brown the meat. Now, when I make it in the crock pot, I never browned it. So I don't really think it really matters, to be honest. So I'm kind of eyeballing everything, really. I have made this before using a crock pot, and so I'm just using what I have in hand. It's going to come out good in Jesus' name. And so this is the chicken bouillon. Hopefully I didn't put too much. That's what I'm like wondering, is it too much? Hopefully not. Because this seasoning here, it comes, it already has salt. So when I make rice, you need to be very careful when you pour this into the rice because it adds a lot of flavoring. However, it does add salt to it. So usually, like if I'm gonna make, well, I always make rice with this. I always check it before I check the liquid. I taste it to make sure that it's not too salty, and that way I can add a little bit of salt, and it usually comes out fine just with that sometimes. So I think it's about as brown as I really want it to get. I don't think I want to over brown it. So I'm about to turn this off, and then I'm going to transfer it over to the Instapot, and I'm going to go ahead and start putting my tomato paste and then my my mixture that I created here, and then set the Instant Pot for like 30 minutes. Also, once it's done cooking with a pressure cooker for 30 minutes, you're going to let it release naturally for another 20 minutes. So it's really like about an hour time, which is pretty good, like for carne guisada, because cooking carne guisada in a crock pot is about a 5-hour, you know, time period. So making it in an hour and a half is very, very good. I went ahead and add the mixture and the tomato paste, and as you can see, it's starting the liquid is turning like a brownish color, and that's the color of carne guisada. So now, as you can see, it's not overly stuffed with water. I still had some more of this broth that I had made on there, so I think it's a good level here. So my husband reminded me that carne guisada does not have cilantro, and I actually like cilantro on the food, but I'm not gonna put it just because that's true. I don't think so. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna go ahead and close off my pressure cooker, and then I'm gonna go ahead and click pressure cooker, and I'm gonna go down, like I said, to 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. And basically, if you never used an Instant Pot, it's going to set, it's gonna turn on, but it's gonna start, I guess, pressurizing the pot. And so after it does that, that's when the 30 minutes start. So it doesn't start off right away with the 30 minutes. On the recipe, it does have to pressurize, and from there, it starts the 30 minutes. Okay, so hopefully it comes out good. I did not vlog anything, guys. I was planning to, and then I just got not distracted because I wanted to be, you know, in the moment. I wanted to enjoy the time with my family, so I completely forgot to grab the camera, but we had a great time. The carne guisada came out really good, and we had, my sisters brought sides, we had carrot cake, ice cream, we had coffee, we watched Pride and Prejudice, we had put out these tables to sit extra people. The kids went up and enjoyed the theater room. It was just a great time. So I'm so thankful that we got to get together and just have a good time. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog right here. I'm not showing my face. Well, let me turn the camera on. I'll show you the hot mess that I look like right now. So yes, you can see my hair. It's so puffy. This is my hair, guys. But anyways, but yes, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in and for sticking to the very end. I hope you guys really enjoyed this vlog, and I hope to see you all in the next one. And if you happen to be new to my channel and you're considering subscribing, please subscribe. Try to do content, all sorts of content, but mostly mommy life, cleaning, and vlogs. So please consider subscribing, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye.